What inspired you to take up a career in evaluating? What do you love about evaluating?
The thing that really got me about evaluating is it's the best of all worlds. I've been a project manager for quite a lot of time before that, but evaluating was the thing that got me to do all the bits I love in one. So it meets people, it solves problems, and it looks at the numbers and it delves into the truth of what's going on behind everything else. And I really like the whole package.
And so when you set up the Evaluator in the last few years, can you tell us about things that you've really enjoyed in terms of projects you've evaluated?
Oh, there's been so many. I've really been able to have time to think and be passionate and be creative and come up with new ways to do things. I evaluated a suffragette project where I had a group of women dress up as volunteers and have boards and get people to stamp their votes onto answer questions. That was really good fun. I've developed games for people like Arts Bingo, and it's just been a chance to really explore how you can be creative while also engaging with people.
And when you set up, can you just say a little bit about how you set up the Evaluator? How did you just kind of go, okay, I'm going to be evaluator, and then that was it? Tell us about how the business started.
The Evaluator started with me as a freelancer and it just grew quite organically. I kept winning more and more work. I had more and more tasks to get through, more and more ideas I wanted to explore. So I started to build a team around me to help me do the work I needed to do. And the Evaluator has become that. It's the team that helps me be creative and helps me deliver the project and the product.
Tell us a bit more about the team.
So the team is a range of different skills, from Ruth, who helps with writing and research, and she has a background with Sony and Radio Times and Coronation Street, to Steve, who's my numbers guy, who has a background in a senior statistician for the NHS and a lot of public sector experience. Then there's Ellie and Caroline, who go out and help me collect face-to-face data and really know how to engage people. But ultimately, it all kind of sits with me, and I'm usually the architect of all projects, and they come back to me as well.
Okay, and how do you find fitting in working from home? Has your home life adapted to the growth of the business?
I enjoy working from home. I have a home office. I try and keep work and life as separate as I can, but that's not always so easy to do when you're a new-ish business. And I just acknowledge that. That's part of it. That's how the passion comes across, actually, because I give it so much. My home life, I do try and make sure that I spend time with my kids and go out and do different things and maybe go for a walk at the end of the working day to sort of clear the decks. That's done. I'm quite guilty about always being on my phone and checking emails, though. I need to get better at that.
And so what do you enjoy doing in your spare time?
Like going for walks. I've really enjoyed that in lockdown, particularly. I'm challenging myself to do couch to 5K at the moment because I'm missing my swimming and Pilates. And I really enjoy gardening. I crochet, I make things out of wood. I'm quite a creative individual, I suppose, and that keeps me busy.
And how has the Evaluator been affected by the lockdown?
Not very much, in that most of our work can be adapted digitally. That's no problem. We do a lot on Zoom. We're contacting people that way. In fact, it's actually easier to get hold of people at this moment in time for interviews and things. So there's elements of the work that has been easier. I'm also adapting our methods, working out how we can evaluate digitally, how we can use statistics that are already available online, and so we're not double counting things. But there is a fear, because we work with a lot of charities and not-for-profits, that they're not going to survive as well as we would like, and they're going to struggle, and then that will have a huge knock-on impact on us.
And what can you do for us as a small organisation?
I think the best way that the Evaluator can work with a small organisation is can help you understand your audience and where you're more effective. So it can be creative, it can be fun to work with and easy, but we can pin down the decisions that you need to make. We can help you make data-driven decisions. Is this avenue worth exploring? Is this avenue worth our time? Is this avenue worth our time? We can help you narrow those three down. We can help you show you what's most effective and help you save money and time.
Thank you.